Om. 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 Bhadram karneभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुं स्वस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमि स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Mundakopanishad, second khanda, second section, mantra 9. Hiranmaye pare koshe virajam brahma nishkalam tachubram jyotisham jyoti tadyad atmavidha viduhu. The Akshara Brahma, which was so far unfolded, is being now described in nutshell. What was taught so far is summarized now. What exactly it is? Where is it available? Hiranmaye pare koshe. The one who is available to us in Hardakash. See, Akshara Brahma is nothing but Chaitanya Sarupa Sarvavyapi. But its presence can be found only in Antakarana. The Chit aspect, the Sat aspect, the existence aspect is available for our cognition everywhere, in the sense whatever that you say is, whichever language you may use, that existence, astitva, that is because of Brahma. Brahma is, everything is. Brahma is, world is. Brahma is, he is. Brahma is, she is. Brahma is, it is. Brahma is, I is. Don't mind English, okay? Brahma is, you is. That isness, that to be, is because of Brahma. How come? You are aware of something because of what? Brahma. And what is that aspect which makes you aware of it? Chitta aspect. Chaitanya aspect. But its cognition is not available everywhere. Just as you go in the open sun. The sun is ablaze. The light is spread everywhere. But you can't see the light everywhere. Only where there is a reflecting surface, you can see the light. Suppose you wander in the sky, you don't see anything. Suppose an aircraft is passing, you can see the reflected light. Light was there, but the aircraft provided us the reflecting surface. So also, though the isness aspect, existence aspect, asitva aspect is experienced by us everywhere, even the thing is not. If there's a thing is, you are aware that it is not. That which makes you aware that it is not is. So that is what existence aspect. But chit aspect, hardakasha, hiranyamaye pare koshe. That antakarana. Antakarana is what? We interact with the world with the bahikaranas. Eyes, ear, nose, tongue, touch, hands, legs, etc. There are inner instruments. Mana, buddhi, ahankara, I notion, and chittam, the memory. All are constituted of thoughts called antakarana vrittis. These antakarana vrittis provide us the reflection, as it were, of this Akshara Brahma Chaitanya, as a result of which we are aware of the Chit aspect, sentience aspect, because of which our inner body appears to be Sachetana. See, God principle, Brahma principle is not somewhere remote in some heaven or in some forest. We are what we are. We interact with the world because it's principle, the Chaitanya Tattva. So that is what is where in the Hardakasha. In fact, this availability of Chaitanya specifically in the Antakarana is a great curse. At the same time, it is a great boon. How it is a great curse? Because of that Chidabhasa, it's called Chidabhasa, reflected Chaitanya. Our body appears to be Sachetana. The mind, intellect appear to be Sachetana, sentient. And we mistake them to be I. The moment we mistake them to be I, all the features belong to the physical body, gross body, mind, etc., antakarana, the prana, etc., subtle body, they appear to be ours. That is what is called our calamitous, sorrowful existence, called as samsara. What is samsara? The sum total of your experiences from the womb to the tomb put together is your samsara. Generally, sorrows are more. You may be a fortunate person, maybe good is more in that, but it is not permanent. So long as you are wielding, handling the embodiment, physical body, gross body, or psyche, mind, etc., which are the den of sorrows, happens to be your sorrow. It is not yours. Who is that you? Chaitanya. Chaitanya makes you aware of it. But Chaitanya is distinct from it. The sun, the sky, illumines the world, but it is aloof from what it illumines from the world. The principle is the illuminator is distinct from the illumined. Seer is different from the seen. Hearer is different from the heard. So seer is not affected by the seen unless mistakenly identifies. So therefore it is a curse because identify the body. The boon because right there only you can discover a Swarupa, Paramanda Swarupa, Chaitanya Paramanda Swarupa. How come? Handle this mind. Antakarana means thoughts. Thought flow is the mind. See, mind is not an organ. Mind is a function, minding function. Thoughts, one after another. It's succession. That's what the mind is. And these thoughts are what? All mixture. Joy, sorrow, honor, dishonor, anger, greed. So all these are there. As a result, these features of the Antakarana, which we gather because of interaction with the Jagat, they appear to be the part and parcel of Chaitanya me. That's what I suffer samsara. Now here, if you handle this mind, do and withdraw it from its usual pursuit in the sense object Vishayas, mind will be no more in such a state of turmoil. It will be calm, composed, serene, silent, quiet. In that quiet mind, the same Chaitanya, which had got earlier reflected and given you the impression that all the joys, pleasure belong to you, that same Chaitanya gets reflected in its true nature of Paramananda, free from samsara. Just as one and the same sun, Surya, ablaze in the sky, when reflected in a pool of water, which is muddy and shaky, what happens? The reflection becomes dull and shatter into pieces. The same pool of water, when it is steady and pure, the reflection of sun appears there as it is. And that is how we can know our Swarupa. Make that mind quiet, steady, free from all these turmoils. Chaitanya Swarupa Atma is always there, everywhere. Peeps out as it were, gets reflected as it were, in its true nature. And Shastra comes and tells you, my dear, this is your Swarupa. This Chaitanya, this Paramananda Swarupa is you. It is self-evident. You did not need anything else to experience that. Itself is self-experience principle. So who need to be handled? Mind. The Shastra says, Mana eva manushyana karanam bandha mokshayo. Mana eva manushyana karanam bandha mokshayo. Bandhaya vishayasaktam. Muktyai nirvishayam mana. Very important information for us to know first and translate in our life. Live in accordingly. Mana eva manushyana. In the case of human beings, this mind only is what? Karanam bandha mokshayo. The one and the same mind appears to be the cause of bondage. Bondage means this sorrowful existence, birth, death, and between that all sorrows, more joys, less. It's our life of strife and struggle. Huh? At times we are at a peak of joy, but how long? Just goes. And death, inevitable. Disease, don't ask at all. And at the same some joy here and there is there. So, bandhaya vishayasakta. The mind which is preoccupied in the vishaya, sense objects, sense pleasures. Then what do you do? Khao, pio, maja karo. In the world, interact with the world and try to get maximum happiness from the world where it is not. If you think that you got from the world, you are mistaken. At face value, yes, you got it from the world, but truly it belongs to you only. World has no happiness on its own except the Chaitanya Swarupa Atma. You mistake it from there. So, mind preoccupied in sense object. If you are not able to understand what is that mind preoccupied, all that we are doing today is that. All where our mind is preoccupied today is that only, Vishayasakta only. Bandhaya. Mukti. For gaining mukti, liberation. Nirvishayam manaha. Mind not at all in sense objects. Think of it. Where's the key now? No, there is the padlock. Left side padlock turn, whatever, locked. Right side is turn, open. Left side direct toward the Vishayas, bound. Right side toward the Chaitanya Atma, Parameshwara, Bhagavan, open. So, we have to train this mind. We have to educate his mind. It will not listen just like that. Very powerful entity. It should be handled properly by training. There it takes time. All sadhanas come in that context. It takes time. Otherwise, to gain Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana is like this. Just like that. The person who has got pure mind, for him, this is what just easy walkover. But before that, you have to inquire and find for yourself what it is all about. Mere shastras will not be of total use because you have to discover. Guru's teaching also you have to assimilate. Shastra says so, Guru says so. These are all university professor's language. What have you discovered? Discovery has to be yours. Shastra gives the direction. Guru helps you to know what it is all about. But finally, you have to discover. In Vivek Chudamani, and a good examples are given. Suppose a father has incurred a lot of debt. The son can help to get him redeemed of that. But suppose you are sick, you are hungry, you have to take the medicine. You have to eat the food. By proxy, it is not possible. In life, there are many things which can be what? Which problems can be solved by proxy. But bondage is personal, like your hunger, like your disease. You have to go. You can't say, no, no, no. My wife is a very nice lady. She will take medicine for me and I will get cured. Try. Not possible. So, where is it? Hiranmaye pare koshe. The Hardakasha, our physical heart, which is the seat of Antakarana. Last time I told you, from the periphery of our physical heart starts the autonomous nervous system. Nadis. They emerge from there and with a big, huge network, nook and corner of the body, up to the tip of the body, like up to nail, skin, etc. From there, they interact with the Vishayas outside, gather the stimuli, supply back. All done by what is nadis. Starting from where? Hardakasha. That Hiranmaye, why it is resplendent? Why resplendent? In that, in those antakara vrittis, in those thoughts, the Chaitanya Rupa Atma, the self-knowing knowledge principle, gets reflected and figuratively said to be bright and brilliant, resplendent like gold, Hiranya. And Parakosha. So what is Parakosha? Because there the Atma Chaitanya gets reflected, and Kosha because we mistake it to be oneself. Panchakoshas. There, the Brahma is there. What is the nature of the Brahma? Up to here we have seen. And that Brahma is Virajam. Raja means literally dust. Dust means dirt. Dirt is mala, impurity. Virajam. One from whom is Raja is Vigata, gone, ended, no more there. What is that dust? It stands for avidya and avidya karya. Ignorance of our true nature and its effect in terms of what we live as samsara. Free from that. Virajam. These three, all our experiences, their qualities, features, good, bad, sorrowful, joyous, so. All these varieties are depicted to us, presented to us through the channels of thought. I'm repeatedly telling this. Even those who are attending the camps, retreats, in meditation sessions, I should point it out. So all these sukha, dukkha, mana, apamana, whatever it may be, our all experiences, those features are presented to us through the thought patterns, the channels of the thoughts, antakarana vrittis. There is no any specific experience of Vishayas which we can get directly without antakarana vrittis. No, impossible. So that means the gunas, the features, desirable, undesirable, Presented to us by who? Antakarana vrittis. Thoughts. Thoughts are inert in nature. They need to be made known to us in terms of experience. That happens because of the ever presence of Chaitanya Atma everywhere, which has now got reflected in these Antakarana vrittis at Chidabhasa. That does it. So therefore, in each and every experience of ours, without any exception, mark it, is brought to the level of our experience by Chaitanya. But the specific features, joy, sorrow, honor, dishonor, etc., disease and all that, are presented by who? Antakarana vrittis. These are because of, number one, you know not your Swarupa. There is ignorance. And consequent, physical body, subtle body, thoughts and all these, avidya, karya, jagat also, this effect of avidya. This is something alien to Chaitanya Swarupa Atma, you in reality are. So therefore, this is called Raja, Mala, impurity, dirt. Chaitanya Atma is Viraja, free from all this. In the world, good, bad things are there. There is some marriage procession going on. Other place, one funeral procession going on. Still anywhere, war is going on. Some other place was quiet and peaceful. All these are illumined by the sun, Surya. Surya is independent of them. So also, all our experiences from the womb to the tomb are made to the brought a level of experience made known by Chaitanya. It is free from that. So therefore, this Sukha Dukkhatmaka Samsara, however desirable it may be, however undesirable it may be, faithfully presented to you by the passing clouds of your thoughts. And they are never permanently there. Passing clouds are passing. Transient in nature. So there is a very great truth we should always keep in mind. Because in life, many times such calamities, sorrows come and persistently they are. It's difficult, become difficult to bear them. Keep in mind, even this will pass away. I told you once, Pandavas had to go to Vanavasa and 1 year Ajnatavasa. That started. Krishna happened to be there. On a leaf, he wrote something. Those days, that was the papers were not there. And pen what? Krishna. You use golden pen only. Golden pens were that sharp pointed this thing, but made of a gold. And folded it and gave it to Dharmaraja. And he told, look, Don't open it now. Keep it with you. And any time during this Vanavasa or Ajnatavasa, when you are in such a great, dire distress, you can't tolerate any further, nor have you got any solution. At such time of helplessness, open it and read it. Bhagavan Krishna said, and he had that Shraddha and Bhakti kept it. Once during this, he was in such a condition. He didn't know what to do. Suddenly remember, Bhagavan Krishna has given this thing. He opened. You know what is that? Only one sentence was there. Etadapi gamishyati. Etadapi gamishyati. Even this will pass away. What you are now suffering is not permanent. Going to end, have that courage. In life, such things are necessary. Grave problems come. You don't know what to do. You take that, you have gone, finished now. No, they are transient. Even that will pass away. Even the days you are rolling in luxury and comfort, remember, even this will pass away. It's not going to be there permanently. So be practical. Anything and everything in this life, Jagat, is bound to pass away, transient, like the passing clouds. Don't run after it. Discover that which always is there, which is nothing but Ananda Swarupa, where there is no trace of sorrow possible. It is nothing other than your Swarupa. Inquiry, self-inquiry, called technically Shravana. Shravana means not simply listening here. Atma Vichara, what I am has to be done. So therefore it is Virajam, free from ignorance and its effect called samsara, sorrowful samsara. What is it actually? It is Brahma, which is Nishkala. Brahma means the biggest superlative, bigger than which there is nothing. See, this Brihat, big, is a peculiar adjective. You know how? In grammar, what is the role of an adjective? Visheshana. To qualify the noun. Means adjective specifies, describes the nature of the noun. Tall man, tall, adjective. Not short one. Short man, adjective. So the adjective determines the feature of the noun. But the big is an adjective which gets determined by the noun. I'll give you an example. Big ant. Just some idea. Okay. Big mouse. Big cat. Big dog. big bull, big horse, big elephant, big tree. Who did what? The bigness here get determined by the noun. Ulta, other way of general behavior of adjective. Taking into account this feature of the word big as an adjective by Panini grammar, a noun is coined Brahman, means the biggest, bigger than which there is nothing. It is Brahman. It has to get reduced to what? Chaitanya only. Pure concept. Again, Swami, Chaitanya, Chit, etc. Sanskrit word you don't know. You should know that first. If not, what English says, pure consciousness, pure awareness. There was some problem is there with that word consciousness and awareness as in English. I don't nowadays it is not found. 2-3 decades back, some dictionaries I found. In sleep, there is no awareness. So what the English language means by awareness is what you are aware of. That is not the meaning when you say Chaitanya. It's the principle which makes you aware of. But nowadays I'm not finding it. Maybe they are deleted or something. I don't know. They are gone editing this. New words come. It seems now new word has come. You know what is that? Because of this. What is it? Your internet and all that. Information technology. Brain rot. Brain rot. All that you do now, brain rot. The time when you open it, one after the other, that ultimately one after the other. You don't know 1 hour has already elapsed. All brain rot of no real interest. Of course, there are good things, but it depends on how you use it. You can make good things, you can mar yourself with all these modern gadgets. Especially the children are getting ruined because it should not go to their hand at this age. So brain rot. New edition. Like that, they might have deleted it, whatever. And why that word pure has to be brought there? Because pure consciousness, when you say pure consciousness, pure awareness consciousness means that makes you sentient, that makes you experience, that makes you the lively Sachetana. Why pure? Because, as I told you, what you're aware of is this consciousness. It is colored by the features of what you know, the features of what you experience. Those features are not the Chaitanya, pure. So that is Brahma, the biggest, because all pervasive. Just imagine the vastness, the magnitude of this cosmos, universe. Beyond our say, but you can have some idea about it. This Brahma is surpassing that. How come? Because in the Brahma, which is all pervasive, only a small portion appears to be this cosmos. Those who have heard famous Purusha Sukta, Padosya Vishwa Bhutani Tripadasya Devi. Vishwabhutani. All this cosmos of beings and things, animate, inanimate, mobile, immobile, living, inert. Asya padaha. This srishti, this creation, this universe, or what you call the cosmos, just a pada. Really, pada means 1/4. You can't take literally 1/4. Just a small portion of it. Tripadasya divi. 3/4 means remaining is what? Amrutam divi. It is in its true swarupa of Paramananda, unsullied by this cosmos, having no connection with this cosmos. Think of it. Can you imagine the vastness of it? Big. You know, see, we smart ourselves to be very special. Nowadays, no, because of this, what is that? This science, glories of science and technologies. But these scientists don't know one thing, that no doubt, of course, achievements are great. We can't question that. Life becomes more easy, etc. But drawbacks also are there. Whatever it may be, in spite of all this so-called glorious achievements, because of which we think that science is the be-all, end-all of everything, is a grave mistake, which even the top scientists don't know. How come? My dear sir, your science operates in the field of known entities, field of perceptible entities, the field which is reported to you by eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and touch. Means the perceptible world is the field of your inquiry, in which, of course, you have done a great job. But remember, there is also an imperceptible entity, which you call as Atindriya, beyond the realm of sense objects, beyond the realm of Jnanendriyas. The realm of Jnanendriyas. So that is where Vedanta comes. Now tell me, the Chaitanya, sentience principle, cannot be seen by the eyes, cannot be heard by the ear, cannot be smelt by the nose, cannot be tasted by the tongue, cannot be touched by the skin. Can you say it doesn't exist? Your science has failed. Because It is the faculty because of which the sense organs are able to function. You have to know it from these effects. What Kenobi says. Kata says it's free from Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gandha. Kena says, Upanishad, that because of which you hear, see, taste, touch, etc. is this Chaitanya. So the field is different. Some scientists have slowly started recognizing the fact that we have concentrated on the objective world and miserably we have neglected the subject I with the observer. The focus of science is on observed world. But the one who is scientist, who is observing the subject observer, they have not taken into account. That is where Vedanta comes and is of more importance because it is you, your Swarupa, the solution to your samsara. So know this is different. So therefore, Brahma, which is biggest, and it is Nishkalam. Nishkalam. Kala means part, avayava. Kala means part, avayava. Nishkala means wherein no parts are there. Wherein no parts are there, what is called a niravayavam. Our body has got many avayavas, limbs. Nishkalam. No parts, such parts are there. Nishkalam. And because it is Viraja and Nishkala, therefore it is what? This is Shubhram. Shubhram means Shuddham. Pure means that and that alone is there. Nothing else other than that. All that is there is only Chaitanya Swarupa, Brahma only. If anything else appears to be there, it's a passing. Truly not there. Shuddham. And that be the case. It is Jyotisham Jyoti. It is Jyoti, illuminator of all Jyotis, the self-luminous principles, self-illuminating principles. For example, the sun, the moon, the stars, the fire, the lamp, all these are Swaprakash. And sun, Sarvaprakasha. Surya illuminates all the world. Of all these self-luminaries, it is the Jyoti means it is the illuminating principle in the sense. The faculty of shedding light, illuminating the sun, moon, stars, fire, etc. is because of this Chaitanya. It is Avabhasakam, Jyoti, the illuminator of all these. Because of the Chaitanya Jyoti, Swayam Jyoti, itself self-knowing principle, itself self-experience principle. All the luminaries of the world, which happen to be self-illuminating, get that faculty. Jyotisham tad jyoti means in sun, moon, stars, fire, etc. Whatever illuminating faculty is there is because of this Chaitanya Jyoti, Atma Jyoti. Tad yad Atma Vidaha Vidu. That Param Jyoti, the final illuminating principle, whatever that is Atma Jyoti. Chaitanya Rupa Atma itself is self-illuminating, self-knowing, self-experiencing knowledge principle. That one, who can know it? Atma Vidaha Viduhu. So, Atma Vidaha. Those who have got knowledge of Atma, one's true nature. In the sense, those who know Swam, oneself, which is the Sakshi, illuminator of all thoughts in the Antakarana, corresponding to Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, the five stimuli, all these Sarva Pratyaya Sakshinam. The Sakshi, the illuminating principle of all pratyayas, all thoughts in our mind. That entity, because of which we are aware of all thoughts in our mind. You may forget, but when they come, you are aware of. There is not a single thought which crops up in your mind and you are not aware of. Afterward, you may forget. But when they, right? Chaitanya is already there. Maybe it is not stored in their memory. That's a different thing. So that Sakshi is in Atmavidaha Vivekinaha. Those who distinguish between Atma, the ever-existent principle, Anatma, the passing entities, they know it. So why? In and through, seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling, knowing, experiencing, they probe and sift, separate the features of Vishayas from the principle which makes you experience that or know it. Chaitanya. That Viveka, Atma, Anatma, Viveka they have got. So that is what? That Atma Sarupa, the true nature, they Viduhu, they know. As I have seen, verse mantra 9, 10, and 11 are summarizing what was taught so far. Mantra 10, which you are familiar in the sense you have heard this mantra many times, especially in temples or where puja is done. At the time of arati, Generally, this is chanted. न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम नेमा विद्युतो भांति कुतोयम अग्नि तमेव भांतम अनुभाति सर्वम तस्य भासा सर्वम इदम विभाति न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम नेमा विद्युतो भांति कुतोयम अग्नि तमेव भांतम अनुभाति सर्वम तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति. Generally, when you do the arati, show the flame to deity at a certain stage of puja. This is chanted. There is a significance that you are with that light illumining the deity. And the deity is who? Not a stone or metal, Parabrahma Sarup. The fire is capable of shedding light because of Parabrahma Sarup. How can this fire illuminate? So the one who does puja or who are seeing are reminded, this is truly not possible. But we are doing to make us aware of this fact. So we'll take this fresh next time.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः.